Hello and welcome, What Watchers. Today we're gonna continue with our 2 vs 2 play. Please let me know if something about the quality is different than before, because there might be changes here, because I have to play around with the settings a little bit. But if you see anything, please let me know in the comments below, so I know what I should change later. Otherwise it's kind of hard to find out, in generally speaking. Alright, let's go. Going to try to play off-meta strategies yet again. Maybe I should put some Assault Marksman gameplay on too. We'll see. Okay, looks like we are taking a long time here. Oh, I'm verified. That also took a long time, but it's fine. Let's also hope that my computer gets to handle this. Victorian the Holy, my goodness, what a name. Let me actually hide this preview real quick. There we go. Alright, do we have something to meme for? Elite spec, Rhino spec, missile, amplify. I think we can go for the Mustang amplify opener. I have not managed to get such a pack in a long time. I think that's the only thing that you might want to play if you get amplify spec. And I don't really see the others of being that much better, so yeah, why not? Okay. What do we got here? Saberteeth and Arclight. And on the other side we have Hound Stormcaller. He has Quick Supply and the other guy has Farseer. Okay. So we'll start straight away dropping some Mustang cores in here. What else do we want to deploy against that? Can actually go for some marksmen, because we have probably enough shove clear, but Arclight is also pretty nice. Yeah, I will try for marksman. Okay. Anything recommended? Not really. So we will try to stay on one side with this kind of setup. Because the Mustangs will probably not survive very long. And we need a lot of crawlers to tank for them too. Now usually I would never do this because Mustangs are not that strong early game, but maybe we can make it work. And he's also sitting on the one side and he starts with range. What the hell? This is a classic quick supply specialist, by the way. They love doing that kind of weird stuff. Because they have the money, right? Now the upside here is that the Mustangs deal quite a lot of damage, and Saberteeth, the biggest upside of theirs is just being tanky. So we might actually get away with this. Well, it's very close. Because the freaking Arclights have range. Nah, we can only take on one of them. But that's fine. Okay, on the other side we do have Hounds running over the marksman. Makes sense. He is cost control, so he has a lot of damage. That's for certain. Right, intense training, mobile beacon. Has to be the intense training because that's the best thing we can take on Mustangs for now. However, we will probably not afford anything if we click it this turn. So first things first, we attack the tower. Because I don't think we can afford not to. Then probably a second crawler over here. Upgrade that Mustang. And we keep that small amplifying core for the next opportunity. This is also a missile opportunity here because we get to kill 2 units at once. Maybe like this. Sure. Let's go. And he blobs up even harder. I like it. I like it. He also took the intensive training, so he has a lot of damage on me, but we do get his tower. Because he was being very disrespectful about that one. But even without the tower, we are doing absolutely fine here, I think. Just the mass amount of Mustangs here. Okay. Bullshit start. What the hell? Okay. That was a quick rage quit for some reason. I mean, the other guys are playing just as bad, but, you know. Unfortunately, the Stormclaws are very strong against me here. Ripperoni. Advanced missile device very strong, but he might just start shielding now. Thanks to that airdrop shield. Yeah, I think I will go for the attack instead. Can take one more Mustang. Okay, a Vulcan in the front. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if this is actually something that the AI did or something he did, because it looks very much like an AI play, even though the setup is a human play. Alright, we got killed under our tower there. But that's to be expected. That's actually quite bad because we could have tried out the Mustang opener really nicely here and then we just get a rage quit and that's it. But that's how those games go sometimes. Okay, let me check something. Okay. Let's drag that down. Phoenix is okay here, I guess. I'm not sure if he's gonna take it. I don't think so, right? Typhoon is fine for defending. Oh yeah, it's just a crawler. Okay. Crawler, get out of here. And that's it. Elite marksman on the arc lights. Interesting, interesting. It's Feeling quite confident on the right there that he doesn't even respect the Phoenix drop. Yeah. That's fine though. Finally get the tower down. My goodness. That was a long time. Okay. So our side is clean. What does he do? Lots of Stormcallers. Okay. I guess we have to go for a missile intercept at some point because I don't think I can get through there without. I will take a lot of dudes out. If I can get the marksman, we are good to go, but I don't think we can. No. Well, shit. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, extended range Phoenix we can go for, because we already have Phoenix. Elite Wasp. Also pretty nice here. Not that good against me. Okay against him because he has the fast here. I would say we will try it. Right, all the Mustangs get their upgrades. Let's set that Phoenix because he's most likely gonna missile it. We spam some more Mustangs because we can. This crawler we can split in the middle. Yeah, not really sure what else to do. We could try to lame the other side by making use of that Vulcan. Like so. So I don't have too many Stormcallers to kill afterwards. Maybe? Okay. My goodness, I don't think we have the DPS to deal with those tarantulas because he has armor now. Okay, but that's fine. I mean, if he wants to tank with armor, we got Phoenixes already. And we have extended range, so they are actually quite rangy, just outright. Did we burn some Stormcallers? I believe we did. Maybe some of them will even run into the fire afterwards. I'm not sure about that one. No, not the spider. Dang it. Okay. I guess we have to get some more firepower on the field. Enhancement module. We can enhance the Phoenix. It's gonna take too long to get going though. Pretty sure we don't want to do that. So what we can do here is we can add Stormcallers of our own. Because they are very good against the spiders and against the fangs in front. Hit the EMP upgrade. And then we level up a Mustang that is not that leveled yet. Nuke those fangs because we don't like fangs. Hello, Ndao? I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry. Not one of my strong suits. Oh, why is... I think this should be a little bit further back. Yeah, maybe like so. No, I'm not gonna miss a strike this time. Do we sell a marksman? I think so, because we can get a Phoenix level, and those are usually the better ones. Okay, that's gonna be quite nice because the Phoenix gets that killed for free. However, this Stormcaller is not locking onto the Tarantula because it's locking the Sabertooth, so they will take a little bit of time to kill that. It's called Mechabellum. So Mechabellum. Have we it written here somewhere? No. Okay, never mind that. You can Google it. It's a very fun game. Pretty much a auto battler. Alright. So we can deal with our side. Can we deal with the other side? He has lots of stuff that dies to Mustang. That's nice. Because we do have Mustangs. But we lose our tower to the Phoenixes here. That's actually quite sad. Look at the amount of Stormcallers. Right, GG's. Was 2 versus 1 after all. But I do not surrender games, especially not if there's somebody rage quitting after the first turn. I think I want some assault marksman today. So there's 2 things we can do. We can either take out elite marksman or a quick reload. I assume elite marksman I click less. And then we get assault mode instead. Always a fun time when you can meme around with that one. Alright, let me check the stream real quick, because the vertical thing was very tricky to set up. Let's hope it does something. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Quality seems okay. The problem is if I also keep looking, it's probably going to go down. Oh, okay. There's some serious stuff going on here. So 2 01 players, which means there's going to be a artillery fight, most likely. Let me see. Now, our last starting pack wasn't that nice, but neither was the enemy, so I guess that's fine. This would be the one if I'm playing against the 201, and if I'm not, I would play the Sledgehammer pack. Let's get this one. Alright, so might be a play for an aggressive one with Assault Marksman, but I doubt it. If he doesn't have a in-my-face kind of setup, it's gonna be hard. Sledgehammer with weird techs and Marksman with long range setup. Okay, supply spec. So I'm gonna assume he's not gonna be in my face. Alright, I guess we will play a normal game then. So Stormcallers down the middle. One, 2 spaces in between. And we will also set up some crawlers here because he does not have very... Whoop, I can't even see the freaking end here because of the building. He doesn't have much shaft clear, so if he doesn't deploy something this turn, the crawlers will get in there for sure. Right, let's see it. Ooh, he pushes on one side here. Interesting. Not something I would expect with this kind of a pack. It should get all the units involved still, but we need a tower upgrade here ASAP. That's something you get punished for when you deploy the crawlers back here. But it looks like our Stormcallers are still safe, because he did not get shaft clear as I expected him. But the sledges will hit my tower here and I'm gonna blow up. Yeah, maybe? No. Nope, 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 nope. The big upside is I still have Stormcallers left here, so we might actually have enough damage to get a second volley off. Okay, so we lose, but it's very, very, very close. Alright, what's happening on the other side? There is not much going on, just the marksman versus some crawlers. Okay, that should win against the sledges because they're all damaged. And he has one sledge himself. So marksman is gonna feast here. Nice. And he gets a level up on turn 1. That's actually really nice for him. Okay, what do we have? We have a improved tarantula, deployment module, and shield. We could go for a shield here, but it's rather expensive. We could also get the deployment module and get some chuff over here. But I don't think the deployment module is going to be that good this turn. So I will go for the shield. Get a second arc light in here. And then we need some chuff in the front so the arc light doesn't get blown up the first time anything happens. Orange man in the back. Can we split crawlers here? Yes, kind of. This is a good missile target if he doesn't actually protect that. We want to kill that for this turn. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, on the other side we have a classic deployment just like mine. With stormcrawlers and whatnot. Okay. Ooh, opponent is going for a full gun line of sledgehammers. Interesting. Does not play around stuff getting deployed back here at all. But it's not gonna be a asymmetrical push. And the good thing for me is sledgehammers are quite slow. They are not really the kind of pushing unit you want. And they're not very good at chaff clearing in the beginning, so they're gonna get stomped by those artillery pieces and the crawlers just being too much. Yeah, well, I think we will still lose tower here. Dang it. But that's okay. I mean, we're gonna win this turn no matter what he does. Even with the tower. Because we have the long range and the damage. Now my ally lost, but we might still get something done. But our marksman is coming a little bit too far forward, so he's gonna get sniped by artillery here. Ugh, that's not good. Maybe we can take out his marksman as well with the artillery. Ah, not quite. It's pretty even, I would say. Very much even. Okay, extended range marksman. I guess people will take that. It's not as good in my opinion here because we have too many sledges against us. Haste module. Also pretty powerful. I think I will skip for now and just add another arc light. Because we need those crawlers gone, and then we need an answer to sledge in general. I think in this case we will just add a crawler here, try to take that tower. And then some more crawlers in the back here. So our arc lights stay safe. And we can kill these little gribblies in time. All right. What is happening? Is anybody even moving? Kind of. Okay. So this time we destroy the crawlers rather quickly, but then we get stuck on some sledges. So this is where we need some scorpions or anything like that with big splash damage. So we lose the tower earlier than he loses his. But that's fine with me. He's investing a lot into those sledgehammers, and if they die, he will lose the game. What's happening on this side? There's a tarantula. Okay, does he have the big one? Yeah, he has improved tarantula actually. So this is a big splashing unit now. But very expensive. I don't think my teammate can handle this amount of crawlers. That's the problem with the marksman. They have very much the damage output to kill those sledges, easy peasy, but he does not have anything to kill the crawlers with. Okay, there is some answers here. Now we could go for the overlord, for the boat, in order to kill those sledges a little bit quicker. Could also go for scorpions here. I think I will just take the phantom rays for a little cheese turn. Don't really want to set it up here because it's gonna escape. Or maybe like so. And then we will unlock the scorpions. So we don't get stuck on those sledgehammers again like last turn. You might want to miss either side here. So he doesn't air cheese me here and takes our tower unexpectedly. Okay, what's happening on this side? Sabertooth in the front. Lots of blocked units. One missile here and he loses 5 units. That is a very, very risky play. Other than that, his opponent is not doing anything fancy. It's just normal play, but he does do something weird there. Okay. Interesting. So Scorpion gets to shoot his favorite unit, which is sledgehammers, but he still will probably die to the rest of the team here in the back. But we do take out his tower. So hopefully that is enough to bring back the game for this turn. He did not even take extended range marksman. Interesting. Very risky play from our opponent here. Does not respect the air threat at all. Okay. And the other side does win, oh, but barely. Just one single marksman survives. Elite Hacker coming in now. Also a pretty good unit. Not necessarily for me, though. Quick teleport. No, I think I will skip on that one. So we'll upgrade the arc lights. We'll also take some scorpion range here. Because we do need more units that can kill him quick enough. And those are the big bursty boys. I'm just a little bit afraid of this tarantula as it's gonna turn to me, because he's dragging my crawlers away. That's why we are losing on this side. Because my teammate does not have anything deployed on this side whatsoever. That's gonna be a bit scary. I'll keep the Phantom Race here for now and wait what he deploys back here. If he does deploy something, we already have one, so we can sell later. But for now, not really. Okay, there's still big blobbing happening here. It's really bad into a unit that has that much splash. He might get up to 60 meters of splash, which is a lot. Oh yeah, he goes for Phoenix play. Interesting. This is good for us because we get to deploy Fortress now, and Fortress does beat the Phoenixes and also does beat Sledgehammer. So now, thanks to the range, our Scorpions do blow up the tank line rather quickly. And the Phoenix does not even kill the Phantom Race, so we make this work on all sides. The Tarantula is coming over as I expected. It's not really too big of a problem. We get to kill that for free, and if we can take some pressure off my teammate, I think that's always good. Because we cannot carry 2 versus 1, but we can win versus 2 versus 1. For sure. I will lose another Scorpion here though, because the freaking Tarantula took the tower too fast. That's okay. We are good to go. Okay, there's a big boat coming. We take out that pesky big guy, but unfortunately we do not have the anti-air to deal with a big boat like this. But it's a minor loss, it's not really that big of a deal. But that boat is gonna get scary because it leveled this turn. So we do have to put some respect on that. Okay. I do believe some Wasp are in order here. I think he will have learned his lesson, and this time we will sell out of the flank. We could get one more Scorpion here. One more Arclight in the middle. I think we might need something against his teammates soon. So I will actually drop another Wasp back here that can kill that spider by itself. Yeah, and other than that, I think I will take one tower upgrade here. He deploys even more Phoenixes at the front. Interesting. So this is gonna be a big air fight here, I guess. I mean, it makes sense because he's losing the ground that much. He probably can't win without an air fight. He does have good aerial attacks too, so I guess we have to switch to some sort of Mustang play. But for now, we're getting absolutely overrun by Mars Phoenixes. Holy smokes. Alright, did our teammates solve the boat situation? Kind of. What the hell is this? Is this a worm? Looks like a worm. Yeah, that's cute. I have not seen that one before. Okay. Acid Blast, Absorption Module, all okay, but not great picks. I think Absorption Module is actually worth it because we can make the Scorpion more tanky on the flank. I think we will not sell this one because it's still doing its job. But we might sell out of the Phantoms over there. And then I will just grab the Mustangs real quick. I'm not gonna drop blue Mustangs here because they are a little bit too expensive for my taste. And instead I will go straight for anti-air. The rest of them pretty far behind. Actually, even this one can be a little bit further back. Not too far to the side. We don't want to get hit by the big scary spider. Also a range turn for sure. And one shield. Because we have the advanced shield after all, right? Oh yeah, there we go. He puts some more wasp in the front here. Oh, actually we do shield a lot of the acid drop. That's very nice. Let's see if we can actually kill the phoenixes fast enough. Looks like we can. There's the big tarantula coming back again. That's a little bit scary. But it looks like the Mustangs are doing just fine. And on the other side here, we are also in the clear. Okay, how is my teammate doing? Not so hot, but he took the tower, so he might be fine for this turn. The Overlord has double carry tech, so he is dealing a ton of damage. But he is very weak to Mustangs, and we all have Mustangs now. Since both of them went into air, they're losing the game on the spot if you get too much anti-air, which we both have. Okay, Wraith doesn't sound that interesting. Typhoon is pretty good here. Not very good against Lich, but very good into those pesky wasp and whatnot. And Raiden is a little bit doubled down with our Mustangs, so I don't think that will work. I guess Typhoon is fine for now. So we grab the Typhoons on our front line here. Upgrade the Mustangs. Upgrade the Scorpions too. And now we need to get some sort of chuff going so the Phoenixes and the Marksmen don't insta-lock our poor Scorpion over here. We can grab even more Mustangs because they're performing quite well. And I think I want a missile somewhere here so it hits the Marksman and the Sledgehammer in the face. Yeah, there we go. Ew, spider mines. It's actually quite nasty against us. He goes for a fire play with the Stormcallers to make sure that my Mustangs die. Now, if we do survive this turn, we can counteract that with the Mustangs, because the Mustangs have an anti-missile tech. So this is a very one-turn desperation play. Next turn, it's not going to work anymore. And it looks like even this turn, it's too weak against the Scorpion firepower. Still some Mustangs remaining since I deployed so many. What's happening over here? Oh, my teammate is getting kind of crushed by the Tarantula Spider Mine combo. Look at those Spider Mines. Lots of them. You do get a tower debuff, So one boat is down. But we do not quite have the firepower to finish the rest off. Because we don't have the long range to deal with that. Ouch. Almost dead, but not quite. I can actually deploy EMP for him if he doesn't do it, because I think we will lose the game if I don't. Yep, he's using the photon. Probably something like this. And then we also try to get oil down for him. So from our tower we will drop oil pretty much here. And then for our side we will actually hit the missile interceptor. So we don't die to fire. Do we need to sell anything? I think this one down here doesn't really do anything for us. And then we can try to insta-gib that spider with the deploy of one scorpion here. One missile here. One missile here. Just getting rid of all the chaff. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, good thing we have that spider slowed down now. Wow. He goes for Vulcan, Incendiary, and Oil. So he really, really wants to kill those Mustangs. Interesting. Good play for a turn, again. But the fire doesn't last forever, and those Mustangs can still kill a lot of stuff. But it looks not like we are winning very much here. It's pretty equal, I would say. Yeah, because there's too much fire landing here. Okay, but my teammate lost big time again, so it wasn't possible to win anyway. Okay, GG's. To be fair, they were rated much higher. I don't think Mr. Roger Roger was in there for the moment. So we lose a tiny amount of MMR, not really that much. Okay. Much lower this time. But they are pre-made. And the other guy is also a 2 versus 2 player. Interesting. Okay. Fire Badger spec with Spider. Giant spec also sounds fun. Because you get to play around with some giants. Amplify spec. Again, maybe we can do the Mustang playing with this time. Because it did work out quite well last time. It just was the teammate that was rage quitting. So I will commit. I think this is a terrible pack. But maybe the Mustang can be carried by that amplifying core. Because 20% damage is a lot on a unit like this. Okay. Tarantula and Marksman. Maybe not the best matchup, but that's okay. I think I will actually try to get a little bit of a push going there. Okay, what's over here? Also Marksman Spider. Versus Sledgehammer and Arc Lights over here. Okay, he's not deploying any other units so far. Supply spec, so he can go for different units than I can. My opponent is area spec, so he can also air cheese me. And cost control also, so there could be 3 air units at turn 1 here. I'm the only sad guy who has a spec that doesn't do anything. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, teammate can't really decide what to do. He bought just 1 unit, so he's gonna be a unit behind the entire game. And he does not have any chaff to protect his marksman, so the spiders will have to do the heavy lifting here. Okay, we'll see. And he goes for a headbutt setup. Interesting. He's kind of confused where to go. Well, I guess he has some spiders where he wants them now. Not sure about that one, but that's okay. Looks like he was a little bit busy elsewhere and got distracted. And we'll lose the round for that. Which is good for us, because we do have the Mustangs. What's over here? Spiders are dominating the fight. Okay. Looks like we're gonna take that one. Now he will take the tower with the crawler on the side, but that's okay. I mean, Mustangs are pretty terrible into the Tarantula early, so if we win rounds, that's all good. That's already a loss for him in general. Our teammate is also coming over, but I think the Mustangs can deal just fine with the crawlers, since they have the small amplifying core down here. Okay. Ooh. We can go for extended range Sabertooth. I have not played with that unit before. I think that's probably one of the things we can do here. Because it's not too bad into spiders in general. It's a good meme, for sure. Could also go for a redeploy, since we don't need the hot dogs there. I think I like that. So we grab a doggy. Would have liked to go for the big play, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers or something like that. And the problem is I would lose tower to his normal cheese play. Not even to a big one. Alright, what do we have over here? Tarantulas and just a bunch of blobs. No units deployed on this side for some reason. This is what you should not do in Mechable, because you're gonna get oiled and destroyed. Very, very dangerous. Yeah, but I guess we have to be a little bit careful with this area spec. Might actually need some Mustangs later. Okay. For some reason he drops a spider there. That's very, very dangerous. The reason why you don't do plays like these is the spider is tanky, but it's not that tanky. And it's gonna get blown up as soon as any DPS arrives here. It's your main carry. Alright, even Marksman goes down. Nice. Because every kind of damage counts here. Ooh. My teammate also lost his side. Level on the Marksman. Okay, efficient tech is pretty strong here. But so is intense training. I think I will go for the intense here. Then we will grab another crawler. And a level. Okay, this guy also has a redeploy, so he's going for some wasp cheese on the other side. Makes sense. As I said, he is an Ares spec. And over here, nothing much is happening. This is why you don't do the... I'm not gonna deploy anything round 1, by the way, because he now he's wasting 50 to get that unit slot back. And that's a big Sabertooth. 18k damage, so you can one-shot any tarantula. Holy moly. And there's even more tarantulas coming here, okay? Interesting. The Wasp doesn't have jump drive and doesn't have anti-air, so it's weak as heck. We can fight that with our own Wasp, even if he's area spec. The doggos over here do not have to warp in because we redeployed them instead of deploying them. And who would have thought putting spiders on the line? Probably not the play. But we do lose tower to the Wasp play here. Might actually bump him right back because we get his tower as well. And we do have some Mustangs left still. Right. Go Mustangs. You can beat him. Nope, they can't. Tower debuff too strong. Phoenixes are not really capable of killing Wasp, unfortunately. They are a little bit too weak. Somebody is not hitting the speed button. Oh, can we take out the Sabertooth? I believe we can't because of the sledgehammers behind. Now that's a big boy. I would even say a thick boy. Okay, Fire Badger, Rhino, Scorpion, Stormcaller. All pretty decent units. I think I like the Stormcaller here. Because it will kill those spiders very, very quickly here. Now, since he has the redeployment, he can come in wherever he wants to. So I will deploy accordingly. Get some range out. Do we want to redeploy something? I do actually think that the crawler should come in a little bit later. He goes for Fire Badgers, okay. Now he dies to one single unit at this moment, and that one we will fix next turn. And over here is still the big blob of doom. I think if I ever have the money, I should just drop the oil over here, because Loku is not playing around oil whatsoever. But he does go for the extended range Sabertooth. I like that. So 125 base range now. Very good, very good. I like it. At least somebody is playing the memes. Oh, look at that. He redeployed the Wasp. Who would have thought? Does mean that he loses tower here, so I'm not sure how good of a play that is, actually. And the big Wasp was redeployed back in this corner, which means it doesn't do anything for the entire round. And there they go. Drop to the man. And buddy over there also lost the game. Okay, nice. Ooh, fortified hacker. That could also be a meme that we can play here, but the advanced missile device is even better, I think. Yeah, I will take that. So the big Mustang is getting even bigger. I wonder why this guy is deploying so slowly. For some reason, he's blobbing up units and not doing anything for the half of the game. I do wonder about that. Okay, Hound will get a little bit redeployed. One last Mustang. Some late crawlers. Then we missile the middle here. Okay, one tarantula showed up on the other side. Everything else here is getting mulched. Yeah, the tarantula does not survive as soon as we have armor-piercing bullets. Our shield over here is holding, which is very nice. And we take him out. Actually, we take the tower, but just way too late. My teammate is excited about the urn. GG's. Yeah, so whenever this happens, you just drop a oil here and that's it. That's all they can do. And this guy was just way too close to the sun. The tarantula does not need to be this close to the line. He also lost to hackers as well. I did not need to do what I did. I just took the advanced missile device because I could one-shot this whole blob here with 2 missiles. And I could also destroy his shields as well. Alright. I guess the amplifying Mustang did work. And also into Tarantula, which is a pretty bad matchup. So I guess I'm happy with that one. Good stuff. Daniel. And I'm versus Biffen. Oh, looks like they are playing together. Alright, Aries spec, Mustang, and Hounds. Do have a Void Eye Opener, but I do not like Void Eye Openers. I guess we have to go for Fortified here. The boring play. Or maybe you can get something exciting going. Ah, there we go. Boring play actually turns out to be the correct play, as always. Because we need to defend a steel ball push, most likely. What the hell is this? Turn 1 Scorpion. Oh no. This is classic 2 versus 2 gameplay right here. Who needs longevity if I can just drop a bunch of expensive units turn 1. Okay. What else do we need? Do we need one Fang in the middle just so we don't lose tower? Yeah, I guess we'll go for. Let's be nice here. Hello, hello. Oh, he goes for hounds. I like that. I like elite spec hounds. Blue doggies are always better than normal doggies. There's shotguns. Okay. I guess everything is splitting pretty much. But I guess that's good because the Spearhearts are not touching my tower anytime soon. Looks like this guy is not a steel ball enjoyer. He's very much a version of to them actually. Yeah, but I will guess we will lose tower here. But I did stall out the tower a long time. So this might be a middle fortify kind of game. Oh, that one steel ball was so low. But we did get him in the end, so it's fine. I hope I see a sledge card. If we get a sledge card, I will play extended sledge or something like that. Oh, he almost got the spider. Okay, dokie. Fire Batcher. Rhino, Phantom Ray. Typhoon. Not the kind of units that I want to have. Maybe the Phantom Ray? Maybe. There is Marksman in the middle, so it's a little bit scary. So if I go for a race, probably on the side. Don't really want to use sledgehammers in the middle here. That's scary. I think I will gladly decline that. So for now, we'll just bide our time and wait. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting happening. Could use some crawlers here. And the splits are not very good. I guess we'll stay for now. He goes for Typhoons, okay. No particular interesting hound techies. The steels are the same. He does have Mech Rage on the crawlers, but that's not really something we need to play around. But Assault Marksman sounds pretty scary. Not sure what the Rhino is supposed to do here, but he's gonna get pelted by Marksman and die. Typhoons are actually quite good against our Chaff, but they're not very good against the Sledgehammers. We could go into Scorpion here, since he went for this Typhoon. And Scorpion does well into Spider as well. Does not do well into Marksman, but he doesn't run anti-air, so... anti-air. EMP. Not the tower. RIP. But yeah, the Elite Hounds are really, really nice. Love those. Big damage. Sub-Marksman. I mean, I could also go for Marksman. That might actually be a good one. Steel Balls I would like to do, but that's not possible on my side, I don't think. Yep, let's go for the Marksman. Why the heck not? So we deploy a bunch of them. And since we are pretty much close to dead, I will also loan. You have to make sure that they don't run too far forward. Because they are much quicker than the sledgehammers now. I think even one further back is appropriate here. I have not played with Assault Marksman for a long time. So I can't really tell you where exactly they're supposed to go. It's a counter rhino here on the side. Okay, let's see how they do. They should perform quite well into dogs, because they have a lot of damage. They are also okay against steel balls, because they have a lot of damage. And AoE damage especially. They got buffed recently, but it's mostly just the damage that I'm looking for here. Okay, barely win that. Yep, just in time. Holy moly. Stormcallers do pelt those tarantulas quite nicely. Oh, they traded. Sadly, I think the Phantom Rays killed the tower a little bit early. Yeah, he has range, so I can't do anything about that. But let's be stamp the bleeding a little bit. Lightning Storm, Acid Blast, and Shield Airdrop. Okay. I think I do like the Acid Blast. We will continue dropping some Assault Marksmen. Do we drop one in the middle? I'm not sure if we have the support to make it work. I will try. Missile here could be nice. He shields exactly where the acid is for some reason. Yeah, I should have done that differently. Next time I will do a different play. I will keep the acid on me until it's over. Okay, very weird shields here. All over the place. Yeah, for now the marksman is not really doing much, but he's gonna stop the steel bots from killing my tower. And also from getting those scorpions blasted. Yeah, I guess the assault marksman stabilized a lot with the middle here. That's nice, but we also lost the other side, so kind of okay play, but not really much. Stormcallers do some wins, but it's not really that much. Oh. Nope. Tower debuff gets him killed. Blue scorpions, interesting. Laser sight and wasp swarm. Okay, let's do another one. I should actually be the elite spec here. Because I'm deploying all the stuff. Do we need damage output or do we need range? I think range is probably the better investment for now.
The only way to reach a goal that you were dreaming of is to keep your head together and solid faith in your soul. Don't ever let nobody get to you. Stay sharp, be strong and focused. Do as you like.
Range this time.
This is not just a game without hesitations. Better when you go
Without damage we can't do it.
ready in your side. Don't ever surrender. Do as you like.
Okay, what's happening over here? Wasp drop. Stuff like that. That's okay. Very big range Scorpion now. 160. That's a big boy. Lots of missiles used on the other side. Let's hope we can kill that shield this time. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Because now we can get to shoot the big targets that we actually want to hit. Our fire rate is still pretty low on the S-men, so we do have some problems still killing those tiny units here. But that's something we can solve later. For now, we are just looking for the solution to the normal place. Okay, guess we will take out the Scorpion, but not much else, because we are getting tower debuffed here. Come on, get it. Get him. No, he escapes. Okay, at least he comes back. Because nothing on the other side survived. Yeah, but Phantom Rays can't beat the marksman. Not yet, at least. They will be able later. Okay. So still pretty much a draw for now. Switch music real quick. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Incendiary, Vulcan. Okay, Incend might sound good. So if he does exactly what he did last time, he will shield this far forward. Unless he knows where the thing is gonna be. Could drop some more marksmen here. And I do believe that is also what we will do. Some sidemen. Yep, he does the forward shielding again. Not as far forward as last time. And does drop oil on me. Fire, not oil. That's gonna hurt, because we can't play around at the stuff. We need all the deploys we can get. Okay, over here in the middle it's going better, because the fire play did actually work out for this guy, and I also took out the tower with the marksman. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter, because the tower debuff will not be in time. But he will burn some of his own chaff at least. That's nice. Stormcaller is also very good into this kind of stuff. There might be enough left, but that Scorpion is scary because it has the laser sight. Not quite. Look at that shield, by the way. Like a one sliver of the health. Okay. Sandworm, Fortress, Vulcan. All fine, but not that good, I would say. I think I will actually take the worms here. Can we get through there? It's kind of hard. Might still be able to. Okay. Do we need any more upgrades? I don't think we can upgrade this turn. Because I will need some other units other than Asman. Oh, I had 100 left. Whoops. He goes for a fortress in the front. Interesting. A good thing is, since we have the Stormcallers now, we deal a lot of damage to these huge blobs that he's building. And so do the Asmen anyway. Yeah, Worm didn't do much, but he distracted some of these units. I just don't want to lose my tower in the first 2 seconds of a game. That is not good for business if that happens. Other than that, it's still just a Scorpion show here. Yeah, I'm afraid teammate won't have the range to take out the Scorpions. That one with the laser sight, that's the scary one. Oh my goodness, I got it. Very close, very close. Okay, lead hacker. And enhancement module. That means we can get our snitch line upgraded and make some money. Worm just tries to stall here. And then we try to give our marksman some fire support. Lots of shields, okay. And fortress with range now. Interesting. So the reason why the worm is doing that is just to distract some units. So the Stormcast get time to pelt them. Because as soon as the EMP hits, those units are very, very slow to do anything. And we do have lots of damage, that's not the issue. We just need to stay alive. And just like that, the Scorpion dream is over. Because EMP is a very strong ability. And you can't counteract that. We actually got some acid on the ground. Not much, but a little bit. Okay. Sabertooth. Wraith. All very strong units. Mass upgrades on the marksman. The sledgehammer unfortunately did not make back any money, but you know. That's sometimes how it goes. I can't actually click the freaking storms, just so many of them. Okay. Guess we can try to make him hit the shield ASAP. Worm is on distraction duty again. Teammate is doing something. Not sure what. Ooh, missile interceptor. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1 base interceptor against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we believe we win that because the Mustangs will be busy shooting at everything else and not doing their job. And I have a armored Wraith coming in that cannot be killed by Mustangs. So that's gonna be rather painful for him. Fortress is moving very, very slow thanks to EMP. Ooh, nice. Teammate already won with the Mars Scorpion army. I love it. There's so many Scorpions in this game. I would say about 15 more than there should be. But as you can see here, the Mustangs, those highly leveled Mustangs don't do anything because they are shooting constantly at more missiles. And he does not win even if he tries with those units. GG's. Very close game, I would say. That Scorpion though, he was MVP by far. Did the most damage. As you can see, Assault Marksmen, not that memey. They are very weak to some plays, but they can still work in those kind of scenarios. They're just usually better when they're deployed on the line and actually trying to take some towers. And they are very easy to fight if you just take EMP, which my opponent clearly did have no intent to do so. Probably because of the sledgehammers, but even against sledgehammers you can go Hacker EMP. And that deals with the entire Assault Marksman problem in itself and also with these sledges. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, we're back with the big boys. Guess we have to play something more serious. Wow, lots of spiders here, my goodness. I guess we want to play spiders. We could go for Ares spec and do something with that. Typhoon spec. Yeah. I think I like the area spec, why not? Ew. That's why not, by the way. Stormcaller's not a good matchup for us. I will assume we need Crawler still. Ooh, my teammate has a very terrible opener. Okay, I think I will start with Crawlers here. Is there any pushes? There is pushes here, yeah. Wonder why this setup... Maybe because it's on the middle map? And he thinks he will win. I'm not sure about that opener, to be fair. I don't trust this, because he has 0 units here. If there's a Tarantula coming here, we die. I think we will... make a little switcheroo here. Like so. Yeah, there's a Tarantula in the middle. Because that one we can't kill. His hounds already take care of the crawlers, hopefully. And the Tarantula I cannot fight with the kind of units I have. Because the main Tarantulas are all in the middle when this goes down. There's also a marksman here, but does not have assault marksman. Okay. We barely don't make it to the tower, because the Tarantula is getting distracted by the side. Yeah. I think the Arclight and Stormcaller opener is probably the best opener in the game against spiders in general. So he does run suppression, energy, and EMAG armor on the Void Eyes. Okay. Oh, very good tower debuff here. Yep. Void Eyes might actually get a level up here. Not quite. Not quite. Very unfortunate. But unfortunately, they do get pulverized by Stormcallers pretty hard. Bunch of meh picks. I think that's an easy skip. What do we want to go for? I think the best unit to deploy here is actually a Stormcaller, of all things. But I think a Crawler, a Stormcaller might be a good one. Yeah, distracting 1 or 2 Stormcallers might be worth it. So beacon those a little bit to the side and then backwards, and then in the middle here I'll just add my own Stormcallers so the spiders don't have to do the trick. He drops a Marksman and Arclight, okay. Very weird Tex. Does not have anti-air on his Marksman, that's nice. Good for us, good for us. Okay, he does deploy the Orange Man and the Void Eyes in the middle. I guess we can fight for the middle now. That's nice. Our poor spider still got absolutely blasted. But does take out the Arclight as well. That's nice. Okay. Ooh, Vulcan straight up. So they are fighting with the big guns already. Orange Man is toast. Okay, additional deploy, and this guy is just selling because he wants to get the Vulcans. Makes sense, makes sense. So he is a pretend player of the Spider-Verse. Okay, was pretty good here. Phoenix also decent, but not that good, I would say. Let's try the Wasp. I haven't played with Wasp in a long time. I will actually send one down the middle. To the side again. And since he keeps deploying those fangs, we will keep deploying our own Stormcallers. He goes for the Phoenixes instead, okay? And there's Phantom Ray, Sticky Bomb. Okay, so the opponent is going for a full fire play here. He's gonna drop some oil and then the Vulcan is gonna ignite it. So pretty simple plan over here. And over here the plan also seems pretty simple. We're just gonna spam some Void Eyes until we die. Okay. So far, everything is expected, I would say. There's the big oil coming in. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we can make it against a opener like that. Yeah, and he's gonna get sniped by the marksman too. Dang it. That's a lot of XP for the marksman here. This is probably level 3, yep. And Void Eyes get pew-pewed. Okay. The question is, how do we bring this back? Farseer this turn. I think Wasp Swarm is probably good to have. Question is, where is it good to have? I think he's probably gonna go on the side with the Farseer, because there's not any real answer to Wasp there. Okay, I will trust the Spider for now. Just go with the big boys instead. No clue what my Wasp did there, if they even did anything. Maybe they did. I guess we will drop something here. Actually, we might not need the beacon this turn. We can actually beacon like half of them a little bit backwards. He goes for a missile interceptor on the Farseer, okay. Maybe not the best interceptor method, but I guess so. This Vulcan burns like his entire own chaff line. I'm not sure if that's what he wanted to do, but I guess so. Alright, so this time we have solved the chaff problem. Now we need to solve the DPS problem here. Yeah, Farseer EMP is unreliable, let's say that. Still dies even with that one up. Ooh, this Vulcan with nano repair. That's actually pretty ugly. Good thing we have the Wasp on the tower, but I think he still doesn't have the damage. Nope. And Vulcan is a great counter into Void Eye if you don't have full techs. Void Eye needs all the techs it can get, otherwise it's not gonna do anything. And he doesn't have any levels on them either. No range. Okay, this guy also took the nano. Interesting. Rhino, Sabertooth. Probably the sledges or the fire pitchers, I would say. Let's go for the sledges for now. So we sell that Wasp here, because they are pretty outgunned by the Farseers at this point. I think it is time, yet again, for some hacking. Drop a bunch of them. Let's actually make it a little bit closer to that one. He goes for Phoenix range and Rhinos with photon coating. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what he needs the photon coating for. Anyway, it's my Rhino now. Yeah, probably wasn't a play there. True. Nice. That was a good marksman finisher there. Because I don't have any anti-air right now. But it doesn't matter, my teammate also has anti-air, so... And we do get to clean up his entire ground-based army, pretty much. Ooh, those are actually really good scaling marksmen. That's very scary for the late game. Interesting. Okay, Battleship, Assault, Scorpion. This is such a good meme, but I don't think I can do it, because there's already photon coating for some reason. Nah, I don't think that's a doable meme. Okay. Hackers everywhere. And other than that, probably just some protection for them. Do we need range here by any chance? Maybe not. Goes for a fortress, okay. Does kind of make sense. On the other hand, we already have the Stormcrawlers online, so we should be able to get through there. And we do have the front line of sledges that will take the Rhino away. But it's quite hard to hack this fort. I mean, we can probably do it in time, because the hacker is very powerful. But, I mean, he can't kill that either. That's the great thing about forts. If we hack them, his fort is his problem, so to speak. And if you can't kill hacked units, hacker is always the best unit in the game. That's the big thing. I like that item. Very good call from his side. Still don't have any anti-air to boot, but you know. Hopefully our teammate can pull it off. Don't kill the hacker. Don't. Nice. Good fort. Probably regen like three times its HP at this point. Okay. Phoenixes and whatnot. So I think I will add one more collar here. Actually, the bubble stayed up. Yeah, you can never have too much bubbles, right? I don't think that's possible. I might actually just drop a missile in the back here in case there is a rhino trying to annoy us. Then this wasp just gets a little bit delayed so it can fight the phoenixes later. I did play around the missile strike with the phoenixes, but that did none with the stormcallers pretty much. Because the forts went forward a little bit. Yeah, that's why we upgrade the stormcaller, because the stormcallers can take out the fortress shields rather quickly. And when we have fire, the entire thing is just over. Yeah, melting point is really doing well here against the Vulcan. And a level 3 hacker shield is no joke. Fortress does not beat that. And now we have the late game Wasp cleanup crew to hopefully take out this phoenixes, since my anti-air is still so terrible. Good stuff. Ooh, the other side is losing. Did not expect that one. But we take over the biggest marksman overall. Maybe that's enough? Nope. Not quite. That's too much firepower for us. But some of the marksmen will actually burn. That's nice. Oh, look at that gun line. There's Assault Scorpion. That's his answer, by the way. If he wants to win, he can just grab Scorpions and snipe all of that. Extended range Sledgehammer is a little bit too late, unfortunately. I would love to pick that, but not at this time. Then we move forward a little bit with the Crawler. And then the Wasp Swarm goes a little bit backwards, so that Farseer has to deal with that. Upgrades on all hackers. Some more mid-range stuff, because we don't have that much money this turn. Wasp goes to the side. Some more storms. We like a storm here, but that's super duper risky. Yeah, I guess he is fine as well. Ah, he drops the Crawler in front of me. That's smart, because he's gonna burn my chaff here. Now he's gonna burn my chaff. It was took a little bit of time. But we also distracted him with our Wasp drop here. We killed the Phoenixes off, so I think it's fair game. We both used our spells pretty effective here. And in the end, if all the chaff dies, the hacker wins, so that's fine for us. But it looks like my teammate is very much dead to rights here. He's losing to the marksman pretty much. My problem is I have to deal with both the marksman and my own board here, and his marksman board is way stronger than what I do. So I don't think I can carry this. Yeah, a good missile interceptor here. They have to be very far back in order to make this work. But I think that is GG. Oh, actually quite close. Did not expect that to be just 170. But yeah, if you see something like this, you can counter this quite easily. But you need to do it early, because the marksman gun line is always very strong to this kind of stuff. I will actually take off my assault marksman, since we already did that meme today. I guess we can put the normal one back on. Alright, another one. Oh, it's the same guys again. My guy not, obviously, but the other stuff. Okie dokie. We do have an amplify spec, but meh. We can go for Sledgies with supply or hounds. They're all pretty meh here. Nothing really that meme worthy. I guess we go for the hounds. Haven't played hounds or hot dogs or anything like that yet. Yeah, maybe I should play some more hot dogs in case this kind of tempo games happen. He goes for a training spider with armor, mech rage, and no HE. Okay, that's actually pretty good for my doggies. They do like that. Not sure what kind of deploy we want to go for. I'm guessing it's gonna be a normal one. Like so. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, teammate goes pretty much for as standard as he can get. Is in lead spec. Okay, also weird spire attacks here. It's forward spiders and dogs into dogs. Okay, interesting. I don't think dogs are that good into Sledgehammer, but I guess if he wants it, he shall have it. So far the gun line is getting pretty wrecked, I would say. And we also have Stormcaller support now. So that spider is gonna suffer a little bit. But we did get stuck on the spider for too long, so we did actually take a lot of damage earlier. Oh, this is the spider from the other side. I didn't even realize that. Well, they are pretty toast. Training spec. Okay, Assault Scorpion now. I mean, I hope the card comes up again. I don't want to play it this turn, but I would like to play it in general. And intense training. I think I have to go for the missile here. Okay. One more doggy. Oh, he plays pretty much the same text as I do on hounds. Interesting. Then, since we don't want to get sandwiched again, we'll also drop a hound here in case this crawler comes up and tries to fight us. Over here, nothing is happening pretty much. Okay. This is some weird deploys, right? Like one tower deploy and one side deploy. The hell? Does run acid crawlers. Interesting. Ooh, we get another hound for free here. Nice. He goes for double intense training. I guess his doggies are gonna be very intensely trained. The downside is if they lose early, that doesn't matter because I will get the XP as well. I will power level against him. Okay, he's so goddamn toast. Holy moly. And they don't have HE. That's really painful because doggies actually lose to spiders, but I don't think they do without HP. HE, not HP. They also lose without HP, yeah. Let's actually get a dog cam in because I really like how this unit looks. Okay, the camera is not as nice, but now we get an absolutely pelleted. It's a war zone. Okay, we didn't see anything. Guess the hound range is too large. See that? Now we have 3 normal openers here. I mean, none of that is really that interesting, so I guess we have to go for the anti-cheese strut. I would have really liked to hit Mech Rage here, but, you know. I guess can't be choosers or something like that. I will keep the 150, I think. I need money next turn. Ooh, high explosive tank shells. I don't like that. High explosive tank shells was played in the tournaments, and every time they played it, it was bad. I did the math, I did check the stats. It was just basic Stormcallers. Every time I replayed were just better. He has a Vulcan without Scorch. That's something he's gonna regret very, very soon, I think. Okay, so I guess this is a win for us because we do have the Wasp support and he does not. And this is also a great amount of XP for the doggies. I like that. Yep, everybody gets their levels. I'm not sure why his teammate did this split deploy. It looks not very effective. It makes sure that the Stormcaller will actually demolish his teammate and then him. Because they're not deploying at the same kind of level. Ooh, improved War Factory. Is he gonna go for that one? Maybe he is. Sub-crawler. I don't like that. But I do like a nice juicy impact. More crawlers leveling. That dog will not live. I think we can get one more out of here. coming in a little bit later. Wow, lots of Stormcallers on the other side here. Interesting. Wonder if he's gonna sell out of the Tarantulas here? Looks like it. I mean, he can't stay. I don't think that's a good play. The only downside of those doggos is they are rather expensive. That's the one problem I have with them. So they need a lot to get going, but if they get going, they win. Armor on the hounds. Okay. Interesting. Not really that effective, I don't think. Also marksman into wasp for some reason. The heck? Okay. I'm not really sure what is going on this game, but I guess we can try for another hound cam. He already died. Super hard to actually see anything with the doggies, so I guess we will just fly overhead and do it like this. The shotgun attacks. Ooh, there's another big boy over here. And this version does actually run Scorch, but I think it's already too late. I don't think he's coming back from this. Okay. Acid Blast targeting system. I think I cannot take any of that because it's way too expensive. There's Wasp back there. Some marksmen. Funny thing is, the Wasp are not even leveled or anything like that. They're just OP like that. Guess I will try to sneak in some XP here. Should probably loan. And then more delayed crawlers for the Crawler God. Finally some Mustangs. Okay, I was waiting for that for a long time. He fires me. Ooh. Why would he do that? Funny thing is, the Vulcan is very, very slow to actually get in range, and the dogs don't take much damage from this because they have armor enhancement, and armor enhancement also works against fire, because fire does a ticking amount of damage and everything gets reduced by 60 to 180. So I do believe the dog army is no longer touchable by fire. Not quite enough to finish them, but we are close. Sandworm. Sandworm Rhino, also pretty strong. Fortress Phantom Ray. I think we can actually go for the Phantom Ray memes here. And then we do a weird play. Let's see if we can make it. So we will beacon back the Wasp. Like so. Try the Mustangs get locked onto that other dude. And then the marksman gets something else to do. Doggies eat a missile. Ooh, Mars Sandworm with repairs. I'm not sure why he needs repairs or what for he does need repairs. Does it work? Kind of does work, yes. Okay. The thing is, doggies are very high DPS units and will actually eat sandworms. The only thing that I can't kill is this Giga Sandworm over here. By the way, this does not work. The Nano Repair Kit is weaker than the Burrow Maintenance, so you will only get one kind of region, unfortunately. So it's not that strong as you would think. Sounds very nice, but most of the time it's just a waste of an item. Can't kill the freaking worm though. Yeah, it's fine. Even if the worm kills everything on the map, the only thing that kills him is the melter, but we do have enough chuff for years, and even the freaking doggies can take him out. Death by shotgun fire. Easy peasy. GG. Good song. Oh, that's the guy that always tells he's gonna win. Yeah, I remember this. I'm not sure why he took the armor upgrade. Like the dogs don't have really that bad of a base stat. Even the level 1 armor doesn't do anything. But yeah. Don't pick Burrow Maintenance. It's not a good upgrade. Generally speaking. Hey, we got our MMR back. Alright, one more. Okay, 401 dudes and the guy that always loses but does actually beat the other guys. I mean, he can't have too many tickets. He just keeps on spending them. But that's okay. Can't be all winners, right? Okay, do we have something spicy? We could go for steel balls, because I haven't played them today. Elite spec, but with Saber, that's terrible. Area spec, nah. I think I like the big balls of steel play. Why the hell not? Okay. Oh. For some reason my light was off. There you go. Right. So, big balls of steel coming into hounds. That's a bad missile. Okay. What can we drop against hounds? We could get our own hounds, but they don't do that well into Stormcaller. I think we'll go for the package ball play. And then we will drop some wasp here. I can actually still do it here. I think I want it swapped. This one should go behind. There can be a crawler here. So we can move them up like this. We need middle crawlers. Not yet. I think next turn. Yep, there's a lot of Stormcrawlers sitting there. Holy smokes. I do not like those tarantulas back here, though. They will get absolutely destroyed by Stormcaller fire. Well, good thing we deployed some Wasp turn 1, because that's an auto win for us. So I guess we can do some watching here. The one upside of the Wasp cam is that we can actually see what they are shooting. There we go. Target sighted. Oh, tower got destroyed. That's fine. Whoa, this camera. Ostimals didn't get that much done, but I guess they killed a spider, so can't be that bad. But that was a lot of damage dealt to us that we prevented. The downside is that Tarantula gets a lot of XP here as well. Even the Hound have half a level, which is pretty good for them. He does not run areas back on the Tarantula, thank God. Okay. Oops. I need to decide first. None of these packs are very aggressive in a sense. We could use some Fangs as a distraction unit. Nah, I think the Sledgehammer is probably the best call here. It does very well into normal Stormcrawlers. And the big downside is we have to do some weird plays here. But that's okay. Because I really don't want to get missile striked here. Nah, I'm not sure about this crawler there. Oh, did I move that one? Yeah, I have to keep one in the flank here. Oh, did not unlock. Ooh, he missile strikes my dude here. Yeah, that one I cannot stop. But we do not lose anything to the missile strikes in general, so I guess that's good. He goes for the Absorb Void Eye. Actually, that's quite strong here, because I don't have that much of a burst damage to take them out. But I think we are dead here anyway, because we can't beat the Fangs. We need Mustangs or anything like that before we can beat those. Yeah, we can see here the Sledgehammers get absolutely owned by those Void Eyes later, because they will keep regenerating. As I said, not the best units for aggressive play. But I'm pretty certain my teammate is dead no matter what I do, because he does not have anything on the board that beats just normal plain old Stormcaller. Marksman. Probably not the play here. Portable Shield is pretty nice on the Steel Bolts. And that's what we're going for anyway, right? Another level. And probably some more crawlers. Try to go around them a little bit, because this is a horrible matchup for steel bolts here. He goes for an EMP. Then there's a crawler coming over to me. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense against the Stormcaller for sure, but yeah, this does not work. Missile Interceptor against Stormcallers does not work if the opponent is running spiders. The spiders will absolutely eat them. Nothing on this board does good against spider except the Stormcaller. And that one can already just work when all the crawlers are dead. Oh, he keeps my poor shield. Yeah, I think we have to get some Mustangs here. I mean, he has way too many fangs. And now he's deploying Phoenixes as well. Might as well. Everything escapes to the middle. I think this is actually better for my teammate because it keeps the Mustangs alive. So actually the beacon saved a lot of his dudes. Can we get the goddamn tower? Come on, Steel Bolts. You got this. There we go. Now we can farm some nice Void Eye XP here. No, not the sledges. Okay, Phoenix does not get a level. The reason why I deployed this shield, by the way, is it's gonna stay up for the entire game unless he really does something about it, which is very unlikely. RIP. As I said, nothing beats the Tarantula. And it was true. EMAG Blast, Rhino Assault. Does not sound that interesting to me. He could Rhino Assault me, so I guess we will drop one. I don't think he's gonna drop it here, right? I would be surprised. Let's drop it here for now. Okay, now it's time to drop some Mustangs. The problem is we don't have the money to hit the range. I think I will sell out of the Wasp for now, because it doesn't do much this game. Because I really want that level on the Steel Ball. And we do need some units to clear off those fangs as fast as we can. Try and get over there, actually. He goes for a fortress. Interesting. Nothing back here. Not exactly sure why a fortress, but it's a decent unit. So we will take the tower. Which means we also get to support our teammate. And actually the Rhino beats up the fortress straight up. Holy smokes. Classic Steel Ball play, by the way. Looks like he's still losing. But we do have some Stormcallers left, so I hope they will get the job done here when the Steel Balls are tanking. Because they are very tanky boys. Almost level 4. Ooh, another tank production. Javelin is very juicy though. Okay, another shield. Would have put a Mustang even on the flank, and which I've never done before, but I'm afraid it's gonna get missile striked, and that's that. Also a little bit afraid of my tower getting sniped, so I think I will actually get some sort of protection in here. Then those crawlers will run. Yeah, there's the second fortress. But unfortunately for him, he's gonna lose that blob of units there. That's a lot of value. It's 900 value down the drain. And he oils the side because he's so scared of the side push. But we can beacon around the oil even, so doesn't really do anything. Boom. Love that missile. And everything that was left was one sledgehammer. And this is great here. This is a good meat grinder for those stormcallers. They love this kind of situation. And we are sending in some later chuff. And now all of this side doesn't do anything because he lost the tower already. And he levels the Void Eyes. That's great for us because we get a bunch of XP on the Mustangs. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, he does have Interceptor now. I guess the Stormcallers don't like this anymore. He's losing the other side to Tarantula, okay. I think that's fine, we can deal with that. But we will lose our tower as well. Ugh. Luckily not before we kill the Tarantula, and the steel bolts are really tanky. Absolute Giga Chart of a ball, right here. You don't need very many balls to for them to be good. Another Javelin. You think he's gonna dodge it this time? He might. Also, offensive tactics is very good. Okay, I guess we will go for the same play. It's just too juicy not to do, I think. Promote them steel balls. This time there's gonna be an EMP. I think I might actually drop a crawler in front here and see if we can prevent this from dying. Yeah, other than that, we will just beacon around. Like so. What can we add in the middle that helps our buddy out? I think I will actually send a few steel bolts over. And then we will connect the oils. Well, actually, he does already oil. Whoops. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should oil, but, you know. Okay, he eats the entire missile again. Goddamn. Oh, I also got punished by the big rod. I guess I should have beaconed backwards. That's okay. Oh, this EMP blob. Did he not shield? Dang it. Let's hope the steel bolts can get to the Tarantula. That's why they deployed here. Operation Assassinate Tarantula. Successful. Very nice, because that's gonna give them level up immediately, and then they're gonna get very, very annoying. For some reason, my teammate dislikes building them. Yeah, but we can't fight the fortress here. And we still keep one shield. But that EMP was quite nasty. Oh, Tarantula's cleaning up. Ah. Close, close, close. But yeah, he's producing a lot of steel balls and sledgehammers now. Volcano. Can be quite strong. He has barrier though. Rhino. He has very limited units that can kill the Rhino right now. Photon coating, feed maintenance. We do have. Okay. I think it's a little bit too memey. I think I will go for the boat. I haven't done the boat thing in a while. Can we fit it somewhere? Kind of, but it's a little bit too close for comfort, I think. Maybe over here. But yeah, Mustangs are getting very scary now. Okay. I think more steel balls to back this up, and then some fangs to the front, and then rest is damage probably. Yep, I did not manage to click it. Oh, look at that. I actually hit the oil right in between. He was probably trying to trying to stop the oil from killing multiple units. Okay, Vulcan is on the field now. Guess he wants to put Vulcans down in the middle, but he was too scared to put it next to the oil. Yeah, I think we should have gone for the Rhinos here. The Rhinos would have done great. But I'm in the steel ball meme now, so guess we can't do that. I do say that as they are wrecking this whole board here. Yeah, the Vulcan is doing quite well for himself. But that only does something if there's armor in play. Wow, almost got killed by the AoE of that big boat. Oh, it's a level 2 boat. Can our boat survive? Because there's a bunch of support for the other boat, so not the tower debuff. God damn it. Boat counters boat when tower goes down. Photon coating. Shield and amplifying core. I think shield is good. I hope he shields this time. Okay. Kind of does. So we'll be sending more steel balls to the slaughter. And we will also try and hit that sweet mechanical division button. Do we need to sell anything? I mean, we could sell the sledges. I don't think they're doing much now that the fortress is online. Instead, I'd like more steel bolts. And I guess we also click the Mustangs. I mean, we should probably hit the Mustang upgrade instead, but you know, this is not a steel ball Mustang thing. This is a only steel ball thing. The Mustangs I just have so I can get rid of the Chaff and the Phoenix. Everything else is up to the balls. But those triple technologies, that's really painful for me. Holy smokes. Did he hit Scorch? He did not, but he does have the amplifying core. So I guess that's rather dangerous. Yeah, the melting point is killing the big steel balls now. I guess it's the most effective way to kill them. I mean, it's meant for the Overlord, but it's actually good against the high-leveled steel balls. And I just don't have the DPS on this side to make it work, so we need another big boat or something like that to carry. I guess the Mustangs are still alive. They are okay. But I'm gonna lose my tower yet again. And we do have no splash on this boat, so it's gonna get countered by the items. GG's. I don't think I could have done anything on the other side. That's the one problem. Maybe I should have dropped the oil here earlier. I think that might have been something to help out the teammate. Because he loses to this kind of boar, that's no bueno. It looks like this guy was AFK for some reason and then dropped a bunch of units. But yeah, I like the steel ball attempt. Always fun to play around with those. But I think they are much better in 1 versus 1 actually than in the usual setup. Alright. That's gonna be it from me for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy or if you want to see some more, feel free to subscribe. I have tons of videos there, or follow if you're on Twitch. And then I'll see you guys next time around. Have a nice day and bye bye.